Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you all here with me today. Oh my gosh, you guys, I missed you so much. As you know, had a retreat that I've been planning for years over the weekend, and I took Friday and Monday off, which was very rare for me. And I had an absolute blast. I did not take as many photos and videos as I promised. I was just so immersed in the moment, chatting and crafting and doing all these fun things. And I'm okay with that. You know, this was kind of a learning retreat year, and I will be more on my game next year. But I did want to show you one of the things that I made, and I had other people make, well, if they wanted to. Was this really cool, like, abstract collage where you just use paper and scissors and make interesting shapes and make some kind of page like this. And when you're all done, you can cut it up and make artist trading cards or, you know, junk journal pockets and tags, bookmarks, you know, all kinds of things like that. And it was really fun. I will insert some videos here of some of the people that turned theirs into ATCs afterwards. I kept mine whole because I wanted to show you guys, but this was so fun. I just used bright colored copy paper and made shapes and then kept adding shapes and adding more shapes. And yeah, it's so fun. It's a great exercise for your brain. But today I want to play in, now, you guys remember my Twinchy book, right? My 2.5-inch graph paper book. And I started out with this book doing magazine images. And I wish I had stuck with that because I like this better. It's more me. And I want to go back to that. And with this glue book, or this graph paper book, I bought after I bought that one, because it's 1-inch squares, and I thought, well, that might be kind of fun. I could doodle on it or do whatever. So I have this one, and the pages are, or the squares are just a tiny bit less than 1 inch, but that's fine. I just adjust my images to that. And so I cut up some magazine images to fit in here, and we're going to do some grid collage today. I have 2 pages ready to go. I have one about bees, and I have one over here about farming and like grass-fed livestock and stuff like that. So let's just start crafting, and we can talk about how the retreat went and all the excitement and all that kind of stuff. Let me make sure we are fully in frame. We're good. Okay. Do I have all my things? Hopefully I got everything put back where it all belongs. And oh, where's my phone? I had to take a picture of how I had this set up because I wasn't sure if I would remember how I had it. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. We'll start with this bee image, and I'm just going to put this one right up here. And it's okay if I overlap a little. Like you can tell here, this one is not exactly 1 by 1. So I'm just going to trim that a little. I might have to trim my papers just a smidge because I actually trimmed them to the specifications, but later I realized that the squares are off just a wee bit. But, you know, it's okay. It's, you know, you can trim them down a little bit. So all in all, the retreat went very well. We had 4 people not be able to show up last minute, which was such a bummer. We missed them so much. But we had a great time. Everybody met new friends. Everybody felt at home, welcomed, had a great time. Everybody got along. It was just phenomenal. And we really enjoyed one another's company. And that is what is important. So yeah, it was great. And you know, a lot of people that came are Glue Crew members, so they kind of know each other just from chatting with the Glue Crew and that kind of stuff. So, you know, it was nice for them to see each other in person for the first time. So that was nice. Some of the people that came, I have seen in person before because I had that meetup almost 2 years ago now. Gosh, can you believe that stuff? So yeah, it was great. It was so great. So thank you to Mindy, Michelle, Robin, Lisa, Monica, Julia, Carol, Rachel, Sarah, Annette, Stephanie, Tracy, Jacinda, Kathy, Melissa, Tina, and Dawn for making my dreams come true. Thank you guys so much. I had so much fun.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Well, that was weird. So yeah, it was great. And then our hotel rooms were really nice. We had like a living room in our hotel rooms, and like we had a couch, we had a coffee table, we had a desk, you know, all that kind of stuff. Nice shower. Yeah, it's a beautiful hotel. And you know what was really great is a lot of people went exploring after hours. So people got to, you know, explore Oregon and do some fun things and share photos of their adventures. Some people had more adventures than others. Not calling you out, ladies, but you know who you are. So it was just an all-around great time. We're all super sad to not be there. And there was tears and laughs and... it was just, you guys, seriously, to see a bunch of glue bookers in one room is so awesome because we are all so much alike, yet also so different that it's absolutely fascinating to walk around and look at everybody's art and how they do what they do. What do they like? You know what I mean? It's just so cool. And the person that really inspired me to get back into my grid gluing was Michelle. Now she has the 1.5 inch square book, which was an awesome size, I will say. And I already have this 1 inch one, so that's just what I'm going to use. But, you know, I almost bought the 1.5 just because it was fun to watch her. But yeah, so you can do this with any size graph paper. Like I said, you can buy these books on Amazon. Just type in, you know, graph paper books or notebooks or whatever. Daiso has some books. Melissa found some at Daiso. Some of the girls went to Daiso after the retreats. We ended at 5 every night. We went 9 to 5. Playing 9 to 5. So yeah, they found some great stuff at Daiso. People spoiled me with gifts. It was ridiculous. I don't know why these ladies felt the need to bring me so many amazing gifts, but they did. And not only did they bring me gifts, they brought gifts for everybody. It was like Christmas in there. Everybody's just walking around, exchanging things. It was freaking awesome. But you know what? I missed you guys so much. It's not even funny. Like I was telling them, you guys are so important to me and such a big part of my life. And I've met so many friends from my YouTube channel. And it just is so fun to build friendships over gluing magazines in a composition notebook or something. You know what I mean? Like, who would have thought? I mean, and not just friendships with me, but even friendships with one another. Some of you have become very good friends. You know what I mean? So it's just so cool to see, I don't know, because a lot of us either have medical issues or we've gone through trauma or we're more introverted or, you know what I mean? Like, in a lot of ways, we're all very similar and have a lot of the same background. And so a lot of us, you know, doing something like this was scary and exciting, and it's just what we all needed. And I don't know, it's just, gosh, it was fun. But anywho, I missed my family, and when I got home last night, oh my gosh, my dogs just went bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Xena, oh my gosh, she was absolutely insane. I had to take her outside and let her run around and sprint. And, you know, she's part whippet, so she loves to run. And she is a fast little thing, let me tell you. So she's running in circles and sprinting all over the backyard and talking to me, because she's also part husky. So she'll start like, it's really cute. And Sherman was just, you know, he's literally like sleeping. I'm standing right now, but he's like sleeping on my feet. He needs to be like right next to me. He needs to know if I'm leaving the room, you know? Okay, this is coming along great. And you know what else you can do too when you're all done with the grid portion is you could come in and add some fussy cuts too if you wanted. I don't think I'm going to, at least not yet. I mean, I feel like I need to, but I also just kind of want to keep it flat, like a flat grid, you know? Okay, so this one will go here, and I need to cut it just a wee bit. And, you know, it was really weird not sleeping with my husband because, you know, I'm always with my husband. So I was like, oh, this is so weird, like having a bed to myself. And it was a king size bed. I only stayed, like I stay in the same spot and I like rotate in the same spot. So I didn't even touch like 2/3 of the bed. Okay. You know what's really crazy too is I had the retreat goers were so brave for doing this. For one, let's face it, it was scary for all of us. But two, some women flew literally across the entire country to come to that, which is amazing. I feel so honored and blessed. But also by themselves. Like, how brave is that? That is so brave. I would be terrified. But they did it, and I am so proud of them because that's scary, you know? A new state you've never been to, flying by yourself. And they did just fine, and I'm just so proud of them for doing that because that is hard. I would struggle. I would absolutely struggle with that. So that was really cool that they were willing to go through that to come, you know what I mean? Because I sure enjoyed having them there. Lots of people from Florida, from North Carolina, just all over the United States. And a lot of people that already live here, which is cool, which is why I've met them before. But they also made it really a lot better for me because I knew them. So having people there that I knew, you know what I mean, made me... And not only do I know them, but we're friends, you know. So now I feel like, you know, if I need anything, they've got my back. You know, everybody there will have my back and help me. I know that, but... Oh, shoot. I didn't cut this yet, and I think I needed to cut it. Yep, I did. Shoot. I guess I'll just have to... Oh, now I have to do it with scissors. You know how I feel about that. It's never straight. Right, that might be good. Let's see. Can't have my last piece be, like, totally off. Nope, I need more. Shoot. Come back. All right. If I cut this too short, oh my gosh. It's not going to be pretty. Nope, a little more. Oh gosh, I just want to take the glue off and start all over. But I can't. Oh no, I did make it too short. Okay, hold on. We'll fix this. It's fine. Slide down, you little twerp. Okay, okay, that's better. That is better. I'm okay with that. All right. So here is the B page. That looks great. I'm not going to lie. I really feel like I want to add things like a flower right here, something right here. You know what I mean? So I might. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's do another one. And this next one is a farm one. So let's do that. I think I am going to move a couple of things, though. I'm going to move these over. I originally had this guy here, but I feel like he needs to be, like, here. So let's do that first. Get a fresh page. And oh my gosh, the magazines we had there. Holy moly, we had so many magazines. We had so many. I brought boxes and boxes and boxes of magazines. Mindy brought everything. I mean, she brought so many magazines and like craft stuff for us. And oh man, it was great. But it was so fun to see everybody just walk over, grab a magazine, look through it. Some people were able to take home magazines they've never looked at before. That's fun. Like, as glue bookers, you know, we love that kind of stuff. Okay. Get the tomatoes down. Oops. There we go. All right. What's next? What's next? We want to put the cows right here, but we need to trim them. So let's do it. Looks like we almost need like 1/4 of an inch. Is that too much? Was it? Actually, I don't think so. I mean, maybe like a smidge. We'll do a smidge on this side. Just a, literally just the tiniest little, whoop. Okay. When I came into my craft room this morning, there was catalogs and magazines that we've gotten in the mail over the weekend. I was like, woo! I want to cut up the catalogs for this because then you have little tiny images, you know. They were the toy catalogs for Amazon and Target, I believe. I'll have to look again, but those are perfect for twinchy sized things. Oh, look how cute this is going to be. Okay, what next? What's next? Let's put this right here. Let's make sure it fits. Okay, it's good. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. I love grid gluing. To me, this is very relaxing. To some people, it might not be, but for me, this style is very relaxing. I really enjoy it. There we go. And what's next? The bees. And then this will go here. And I do need to cut that. Okay. Now it should be perfection. Oh yeah, baby. When it fits in there just right, that's what I'm talking about. Oh gosh, that didn't sound right. You know what I mean. Jeez. All right, here we go. How to best enjoy grass-fed dairy. Yogurt, butter, hard pass, milk, and cheese. Okay. Okay, looking good. And then I have this wee little 1-inch cow to put right here. I cut him out. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. If you're a doodler, these are fun to doodle on too. If you like to draw and do like little abstract doodles and stuff. Okay, then we'll put this here, right? Yeah, we'll put that there. This here. Yep, okay, I got it. And we're gluing. Oh my gosh, you know the cutest thing too is that all the husbands are so programmed to help all their wives. Like, Rachel's husband walked in at the end to pick up Rachel, and he sets down this sheet of paper that says Relax.Cut.Glue Retreat that was on the wall outside the door, and he sets it down in my table space. He goes, I took this for you because I figured you would want it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Like, they just all know. They know to get free stickers when they go to a store. They know to look for free magazines. They know, you know what I mean? It's just like the cutest thing ever. I love it so much. It's just adorable. It is amazing. This one I forgot to cut, but you know what? You know what? Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. Who's gonna know? Let's cut. How much do I need to cut? 1/4 of an inch. Okay. Not 1/4 of an inch. 1/8 of an inch is what I meant to say. Geesh. I think that's good. Okay. Boop, boop. All right, let's get these little sheep over here. It doesn't even sound like a sheep. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting loony with exhaustion. I'm so just high on life, but also exhausted. You know what I mean? It's like I'm getting loony. Okay, those look really good. How fun is that? Oh my gosh. So we did that page and we have the B page. I need more color on. Oh, I have scraps stuck in there. Unacceptable. I'm wondering if I want to add like a couple stickers or something. All right, everyone. I decided that I'm not going to add stickers to these at this point, but I may down the line. I think this is really fun. I like having the squares and I can make them different sizes. And then I definitely need to do some harvesting or fussy cutting that are specific for this glue book because, you know, it'd be nice to have some pre-cut shapes. But this was really fun. I went through a magazine that had like all farm stuff in it. And so I just cut out some things that would go together. Same with this one. I had a bunch of bee things, so I just cut out all the bee things to add in here. Tina did give me my favorite bee stickers, and I cannot for the life of me find them. I stuck them somewhere, and now I don't know where they are. I mean, they're here. They're somewhere, and I will find them, but I just don't know right this second where they are. All right, everyone, that is going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and listening to me talk about the retreat. I hope you have an amazing day. Don't forget to drink your water. And I will see you guys back on Thursday for some more crafty fun. Bye, friends.